At CES, we've really been focused on the future of search. So Joanna O'Connell and her team did an extensive amount of research on the future of search. And what we're seeing is both Gen AI is changing the interaction with consumer and how they search. And then also you see where people are searching isn't the same. So where it was historically, Google-based text search, people are now searching in TikTok. Actually, Gen Z, we found their starting point was TikTok for search. Obviously, Amazon is a huge destination for search, both from discovery to purchase. And then even on smart TVs and operating systems, you're seeing people search for what shows they want to watch, what actors. So we're seeing search kind of in many different places rather than how we've traditionally thought about search.
Is it the technology that's driving the change in behavior, or is it the consumer behavior itself that's driving the change?
The consumer behavior is changing both because of the advancement in technology with Gen AI and then the fragmentation in the ecosystem. So being able to both discover new products on Amazon as well as purchase them, being able to search and do research in TikTok for purchases. And again, that can be from discovery through purchase, really trying to understand influencer content as well as brand content. So that is what's driving the change.
OMG has a slew of announcements coming out this week. Can you share a few with us?
Yes. So on Monday, we announced a new innovation with Google. So Google, the granddaddy of search, as Digiday put it. We've really innovated in two ways. So we're getting a new data feed from Google that they've never shared before, both around brand keyword and competitive keyword data that can better understand share of voice for planning. And then we can take this data set and bring it in, tie it with audiences, tie it into one of our AI agents, and use it for better performance in search. And this is both making search better as search stands today, as well as it's eligible in AI overviews, so preparing for search in the future.
And what about TikTok and Roku? I hear you have a few things up your sleeve there.
Yes. So on Tuesday, we announced with Amazon essentially an innovation around the purchase history with consumers. So historically, we've only been able to see about a year. Now we can see 5 years. So this is both going to improve retail search sponsored ads performance as well as kind of overall Amazon optimization. Then on Wednesday, we announced a partnership with TikTok and an innovation with TikTok. This is actually a build from a lot of work we've been doing with TikTok over the last year and a half, which started with influencer identification. We then became the first partner with a TikTok shop, so had an ability to both identify influencers, optimize, and then manage TikTok shops. And now we have the ability to take those keywords from TikTok, where it's where Gen Z is starting, and use that to inform influencer content.
So how do you see all of these announcements helping your clients drive revenue?
All of these announcements are really going to help clients drive competitive advantage. They get unique data and insight that they haven't had before that is first to market, that'll allow them to differentiate against their competitors. On Thursday, we're announcing a co-development with Roku. With that capability, we can enrich first-party or omni audiences with search data. So I would think of this as just another view. I think a lot of our competitors may not have look at these walled gardens as areas where their kind of data is walled off, where we've really leaned in to be able to provide data enrichment with partners like Uber, which we announced last year, and then with Roku this year, where it's another way to look at data enrichment.
Is there an innovation or trend you're excited about in the year ahead?
There are a lot of trends I'm excited about. There are a lot of changes I'm excited about in a year ahead. Kind of today, we've been talking a lot about the changes within search, and I think that's an area we don't talk about enough that drives a tremendous amount of ROI for clients, and with this focus can drive even more.